Alright, hello everyone, it's Gstar321 here again, and today, as you can see, I'm playing an indie horror game, and this one's called Power Drill Massacre. And man, let me tell you guys, this is one terrifying fucking game. It is absolutely terrifying beyond belief. Now, where did I hear about this game? And what's it about? Firstly, I actually stumbled across this game by complete accident. I was just YouTubing some random videos and, of obscure horror games, and this one came up. I remember the thumbnail for the video. It was this, what you're seeing on the screen right now, and I thought, man, that looks fucking cool because it's like an old 80s VHS horror movie cover. And you know what? That's exactly what it is. That's exactly the vibe this game is going for. It's a throwback to old 80s horror movies and old PS1 survival horror games. It's fucking fantastic. I love this game. It's only a very short game though. It is an indie horror game after all. If you're good at it, you can probably get through the game in 5 minutes or less, if you're lucky as well. It's very similar to Slender. Okay, and I've done a playthrough of that on my channel. I did that playthrough years ago actually. But yeah, it's very similar to that because it doesn't last very long. Probably, I would say 10 to 15 minutes is the average that this game will last for. And if you know what you're doing, you can get through it even quicker. And if you're lucky as well, I'll talk about the luck factor a bit later on. So, I think this game came out back in 2015. I'm not 100% sure about that. It's quite hard finding specific details about this game. And I think it's a demo, but it's actually a full game. I think the guy that was working on it, I'm not sure if one guy made it or a few people. I don't know how many people were working on this game. But in any event, it started out as a demo, but I think what you're seeing here now, this playthrough, is actually the full game. I think he's sort of just left it as it is, and I think it's great. I don't think it really needs anything else added to it. It's just a small, very scary, fun game to play. Well, I don't know if I'd use the word fun. It's really an anxiety-ridden game. The whole premise of the game, I'll talk about the story now. So, the story is, you start out, there's a car crash, there's a husband and wife in the car. They have a car crash, boyfriend, girlfriend, I don't know, husband, wife, whatever. They have a car crash, and the husband is fucked up. He's a bloodied mess, and you play as the chick, the wife, and you have to go and look for help. You've crashed in the middle of nowhere, as is standard with, those old 80s horror movies. So you play as the chick, you have to go and look for help, and of course, you walk through the forest or the bush, whatever, and you come across an old abandoned house or factory. I think it's a factory because the game allures to that as you go through inside. There's sort of, when you examine things, it sort of states that it's a factory. So you come to this old abandoned factory, you go inside, and that's where the game begins. The goal of the game, once you get inside the factory, is to locate 3 keys. You have to use those 3 keys on one specific door within that factory, go through, and that's it. The game ends. Now the keys, the location of the keys are randomized each time you play this game. So you don't know where they're going to be, but they're usually in the same sort of spots. Like, there's certain locations where the keys will be and locations where they won't be. The game sort of puts them in similar locations each time. So yeah, that's the whole premise of the game. I mean, it sounds basic, doesn't it? But once you get inside that factory and you start trying to locate those 3 keys, I cannot even describe how anxiety-ridden it is going through that factory, because locating those 3 keys, it's not as easy as it sounds, because you will have this fucking freak with a power drill stalking you. You don't know. The first time I played it, I didn't know what was going to happen, alright? So I was just going around. I didn't even know what to do. I was just walking around and I thought, okay, here's a key. Maybe I've got to find some keys. whatever, there's some notes to read. All of a sudden, I just died, alright? Because this guy with a fucking power drill came out of nowhere and killed me in like a few hits. And when that happens, you know, look, I don't want to ruin it, alright? I'm just going to play the game. If you guys haven't seen this game before, sit back and watch. It's, like I said, it's a short indie game. It's just a bit of fun to play every now and again. It's not fun, once again, it's it's fucking terrifying. That's what it is. It's a fucking scary game. It's fucked. But I love it because of the, you know, the retro feel, the whole 80s horror movie vibe and PS1 Survival Horror vibe. The guy that made it, or the people that made it, however many people there were that made this game, well done. Because, you know, honestly, if I made a game, I think this would be the first type of game I make, you know? So yeah, it's just, I don't know, I just really like this game. It really hits the right nerves for me. So anyway guys, that's enough talk. We will get into it in just a second, but let's go to the options. Now you can change this to either VHS or DVD. I've left it on DVD because it's a lot clearer. The graphics are clear. If you select the VHS mode, I don't want to do it because I think it will crash the game. It's, you know, it's a bit of a buggy game sometimes, and when I'm recording it fucks it up. But yeah, if you select the VHS mode, then it will give it that grainy sort of look, similar to if you've played Manhunt with that grainy type of look. It's similar to that, you know, like you're watching an old VHS movie. Controls, yep, WSDA to move. Strafe, you'll never use that. Run, you hold the shift key. Space to examine stuff, and you know, it's basically the action key. Flashlight, press F to turn that on. Once you get it, you pretty much get it at the start of the game once the car crash happens, and you will just leave it on for the whole game. And you can change the camera by pressing the F1 key. I don't really like doing that, but I'll show you what it does when we get into the game. Anyway guys, that's enough talk. Let's get into it. This is the Power Drill Massacre, a classic indie horror game. Very fucking terrifying. By the way, I love this music as well. Let's do it.
No comment about
it's from a to the right. Thing.
Okay, so here we go guys. You just heard a car crash, and we play as Megan, so that's me, and she says Jeff, that's her husband I assume. Are you okay? Ugh, I can't feel my legs. Don't worry Jeff, I'll go get help. Of course you will. And this is how the game starts. This is the worst headache ever, but I think I'm alright. It's getting dark, better get the flashlight out of the trunk. And here we go, this is what the game looks like. This is the start of the game. And you use the mouse to sort of move the camera around. WSAD keys, move your character around. So let's get the flashlight, that's the first thing we have to do. Press space to do that, that's the action key. My flashlight, pick it up, hell yes. And it makes that weird sound whenever you pick up an item. So let's turn it on, that's a bit better. So there's our husband, Jeff, in the car. Let's examine, let's see what she has to say about him. Don't worry, Jeff, I'll find help. And Jeff can barely even speak, so he's pretty fucked up. Alright, so let's do it, and if I press the F1 key, that will change the camera, and it gives it that classic, you know, see how it's got like the static camera angles? When you go to a different area, it changes to that sort of look. So it's like the old Resident Evil games, I guess, but for the purposes of playing this game, I think it's much better if you just leave the camera as is. Alright, so let's do it. I'm just going to start running. God, that's creepy music. Fuck, I love it. You know, the graphics may look a bit poor, but that's the whole point of this game. That's what they were going for, to give you that old school survival horror game feel. So let's go to the cliff here. That looks like a building in the distance. Maybe I can use the phone. Christ, that's even if they have a phone. We're in the middle of nowhere. I don't really like our chances, but let's go to that building and see what happens. So, the opening section of this game, you're just running. Okay, you just got to run to that building. But let's examine some stuff along the way. What a creepy old shed, it's boarded up. And if we go behind it, check this out. Looks like some kids drew a pentagram back here. Wow, that's pretty fucked up. But there's nothing we can do with that shed, so let's run look at this! Running along the cliff's edge. Sort of reminds me of Cursed Mountain a bit. That's another great survival horror game. Lots of running on cliffs in that game. Now, you are defenseless, you have no weapons, you cannot do anything. This is it. You just have a flashlight, and that is all you get, nothing else. Okay? So here we are, we're at the building, this factory. Now check it out, can you see up there, up the stairs, there's like a guy standing there? That's pretty creepy. And look at that, it just disappears. Now, if you're quick enough, you can run up those stairs and stand right next to him for a brief second. But, you know, he does disappear. I don't know what the hell that is. But it's very creepy in any event. It's just a junked car, nothing interesting inside. And there's another shed here. It's another shed, it looks exactly like the last one. You can actually go in this shed by walking along the roof and dropping down through the roof rafters, but don't do that because you can't get out. So I did that on my first playthrough, had to restart the whole game again. You know, the game's a bit buggy, but the atmosphere, the music, everything else makes up for it. I can't use this door, it's rusted shut. So we're sort of going to the back of the house here, but we can't do anything. This door is sealed shut. I'm just showing you guys what there is to see in this game. So what we need to do is go up the stairs where that guy was that just disappeared. That's how we get inside. So let's do that. And you can go all the way to the top here, but there's nothing up here. Can't do anything. So let's go back and enter the factory. Now guys, like I said, this is where the game begins. Fucking hell, alright. Let's do it. You know, like I said, I've played this game so many times, but once I enter here, I start feeling sick. Because you just get stalked by this guy with a power drill, and it's just so damn terrifying once you encounter him. I can't even describe, I'm not going to talk about it, If it happens, then that's it. I'll let you guys see what happens. This door is open. Go inside. Yes. What a fucking understatement. What a creepy building. It certainly is. Okay. How many times have you seen that happen in classic horror games? The door locks behind you. Somebody locked me in. Alright, so like I said, we need to find 3 keys and get the fuck out of here. It can be done within 5 minutes if you get lucky with the key locations. Like I said, they're randomized, and there you go, there's a shiny. You can see there's an item there. This is one of the locations at where the key spawns on this sink. So luckily it spawned here. Looks like a key. Pick it up? Yes. You got a key with red paint splattered on it. So the 3 keys have different coloured paints splattered on them. One with red, one with blue, and one with green. We've got to get them all. Now this... Okay. What did she say? Just a greasy old toilet, nothing useful. This is another location where one of the keys can spawn. So we didn't get lucky there, it's not there. And, oh wow, we got lucky. There's, yep, another key here. Looks like a key. Pick it up. Yes. You got a key with blue paint splattered on it. So now we just need one more key. See how short it is? But you know, sometimes that key can be a bit far away. There's also a note here. Let's have a read. So yeah, that's another location where the key can spawn, on that desk there. I'll try and show you the locations of where the keys tend to spawn. All of them. So this first initial playthrough that I'm doing here, I mean, I'm probably going to die, but I'll try and show you guys where all the keys can spawn. So there's a note here. Let's have a read. Read it. The fuck? What the hell's going on? Why isn't she... There we go. Looks like an article ripped out of a newspaper. Read it? Yes. The search continues for 2 missing campers in the Pocono Mountains. Mason C. Sargent and Laurie Summers of Long Island, New York have been missing since June 8th. Their campsite and belongings have been located, but investigators have few leads. Police say there are no visible signs of a struggle, and this continues to be a rescue mission. The rest is missing. The rest is missing. It's dated August 1982, 5 years ago. So this must be 1987 now. As you can see, it's very dark, decrepit. Nothing but ambient sounds. That could all fucking change in an instant though. So as you can see, it's a factory. We've got like these machines here. I'll examine one. It's some kind of machine. I don't think I can use this. And let's examine this one. This is another location where the key can spawn, right here on this machine. It's not here at the moment, so we didn't get lucky. It's a big drill. Guess this was a factory. Yeah, so there you go. Now, okay, I'm gonna go over here. Sugar tunnel. I thought I heard something as well. I'm actually pretty fucking scared right now, even though nothing's happened. Now, I don't believe keys ever spawn down there. Don't go down there. I guess you can if you want, I mean, but there's 2 endings to this game. I'm going to show you both, but for the purposes of this initial playthrough, I'm going to try and get the normal ending, which involves finding the 3 keys and going through that door. But there's another ending you get if you go down there, and it's a bit of a maze going down there, but you'll come to a room. I'll show you that at the end of this video. I'll include that ending after I've done this. So I'll talk about that a bit later. But for now, let's keep going. Because I don't want to stand still for too long. It just freaks me out even more. Oh fuck. God. Just fucking run. Here he is. Okay, just keep fucking running. Go away. Fuck me dead. Shit. That's okay. Hang on, just... Fuck this game. Fucking hell, I hate that. That's what happens when you encounter the power drill guy. He'll kill you in a few hits, but if you're lucky, you can run from him, which is what I just did then. But as you can see, I'm quite bloodied now. So if I encounter him again, which is highly likely because he's down on this level, which is fucked. You can go down a level or you can go up, but yeah, he's on this level. So I don't even want to move now. But yeah, one more hit, probably, and I'm dead. God, fuck. Jesus Christ, that sound. Just run. Just run. What the hell? How'd he get me? I was fucking running. That's bullshit. Oh my god. Like every time that happens and I encounter that guy, like I've sort of become accustomed to it now because I've played it for, I've played it that many times, but still my heart, it really gets going whenever that happens, you know what I mean? And I hate it. I just want to escape from the guy. But it's more the anticipation of it happening, just knowing that it can happen at any moment. That's worse than it actually happening itself, you know what I mean? The anxiety, the build-up, it really... I can't even describe it, You guys are watching this, but if you haven't played it before, I'm telling you, it's an experience to play this game. You've really got to do it. If you love horror, it's just going to fuck you up. So there was one key, that was lucky. Okay, we didn't get lucky there. So yeah, it's a bit random with regards to how that power drill guy can spawn. I mean, he can be here on this level, he can be downstairs, he can be upstairs. You just don't know. Like, I've played this game for like 10-15 minutes straight and haven't encountered him once, you know what I mean? So it's a bit of luck involved. That's what I'm trying to say in terms of encountering him. Okay, so I'm going to go up the stairs here to this level. Now if we get lucky, there's a key. No, so this is, a filthy refrigerator. It's empty, but sometimes there's a key there. So that's another location where a key can spawn. Also another location where a key can spawn is on this desk. And we did not get lucky. So I think there's another note here. Let's have a read of that. Yeah, another newspaper article. Read it. Yes. Pocono vanishings. No trace of missing campers. April 4th, 1985. Since 1978, 12 campers have disappeared over a 100-mile stretch, I think that means stretch, of the Pocono Mountains. We conduct dozens of rescue missions each year, says Park Ranger Charlie Plank. People come up here to camp and hike all the time without any experience. Accidents happen. While most rescues are successful, these 12 have stumped park rangers and local police. Campfires left burning, boots and jackets left behind, radio still playing. It's like these people were ripped away from their campsites, says Abe Bradley, who was involved in the search for... I can't read anymore, the ink has faded. Yeah, so, reading notes like this, the anxiety just increases even more. Like, I don't even want to read these notes. It's too fucking creepy. God, alright, I've got to go down there. Yeah, and just with regards to the intro of the game, I should have mentioned that before, but I've just sort of thought about it now. Oh, fuck. Hang on. Fuck was that? I heard a noise. Alright, so now I'm gonna have to go down here. Lots of key locations here, but before I go through this door, I'm sort of safe here because even if he comes up from behind me, I can just press the spacebar key to go through the door, and I've got a bit of a window to run away. You know, it gives you like a couple of seconds initially to escape him. So yeah, I just thought about this now, but the intro to this game, you know, before the car crash happens, it's very similar to the 1974 classic movie The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where there's a guy speaking on a radio. I fucking love that. You know, it's really, I just love it, you know, because that's like my favorite horror movie ever. Anyway, let's go through the door. It's open. Okay, so I've got a bit of a system here. I go straight. Fuck! Okay, the system's fucked. No. I can't even see. What's going on? Jesus Christ. No. Fucking hell. Fuck you. Power drill piece of shit guy. God damn it. Fucking. I had a system ready to go and he just fucked it up. The sinks are caked with grime. I love that word, caked. You don't hear that too often. Greasy old toilet, so the key didn't spawn there. What the hell? Look at that! Could barely even walk 20 meters and he's killed me. This is really a bad run. Let me tell you guys, a real bad run. But I'm trying to, you know, sort of explain the game as well at the same time, talk about the key locations and stuff like that, so it's going to be a bit messy, but wow, pretty bad luck in terms of key spawnings, not in any of those locations. Let's go over here. Yeah, I think once I get through this initial playthrough, at the end of this video I might include a bit of a speed run. No commentary, just a speed run. God, what the hell was that? Bit of a... Yeah, that happens sometimes. Pictures just flash on the screen. Very creepy. Key in the fridge. No. Yeah, I might include a speed run. And I'll show you that alternate ending as well. I won't put commentary for that. Okay, wow, I didn't get one key. I'm hearing stuff. Could just be the game fucking with me though. Alright, here we go. I gotta Alright. I've got a system. This is another location where a key can spawn on one of these stoves, but it doesn't appear to be here. A dirty stove, nothing useful. Fuck you, game, you're making this really hard. Go out of that stove room. Come to this room. Okay, we got a key, finally. Looks like a key. Pick it up, yes. You got a key with blue paint splattered on it. Yep, and there's that weird sound whenever you pick up an item. Another key, so yeah, that's another... Fuck, Jesus Christ. How am I supposed to do this? He's like down here with me. God, I'm gonna get stuck in a corner. Alright, we're going to speed things up and just try and do a little bit of a speed run here. Nothing there. Nothing. You're kidding me! What the hell's going on? This is bullshit! couldn't even get through that corridor. Like, I feel like I've just sort of become indifferent to it now. Like, my it's going up a bit, the heartbeat, the heart rate, but because it's just so frequent now, like it's getting ridiculous, you know what I mean? Like, I expect him now to be in this room. Okay, he's not. Like, I'm just expecting him to appear. So I'm just running, I don't care. I'm not sure if running alerts him. Most of the time I'm just walking like this, so that could be playing a part in it, in me encountering him. I'm not really sure about that. Oh wow, cool. We've got 2 keys. Looks like a key. Key with green paint. What is that fucking noise? You sometimes hear that when you come up here. Yes, pick it up. And key with blue paint. Alright. Straight downstairs. And I've got to go downstairs once again to that room. In here. Okay, so this is where more keys spawn. This is where he's been most of the time. Nothing on the stoves. Will it be here in the bathtub or a sink or whatever? No. What does that say? What did she say? I think she said, what's a bathtub doing here? Fuck yeah, there we go. What's a bathtub doing here? That's a good question. More importantly, what the fuck am I doing here? See if you can answer that one. Okay, good. So key has spawned here. Let me just catch a bit of a breath because I don't know what's going to happen after this. I want to try and show you, there's another location where a key can spawn. I mean, this is one location, but there's also one more that I know of. And I want to try and show you that. Hopefully without running into that guy. So, you know, normally I'd just run straight now, like now, to the door where you use the keys, go through and finish the game. But I'm going to take a bit of a risk here and show you the other location where a key can spawn. Okay, so this is the key with red paint. Alright, actually, I'm going to go... Yep, he's here. Run. Fuck you, game. This is the worst place to run. I'm in a fucking tight corridor. Can't even see anything. Look at this shit. I don't know where I'm going. I think I've just hit a dead end. Fuck am I? This is a dead end, this room. Get away! Stay the fuck away! What is this shit? Fuck off! Fuck me dead. Okay, now this is... He's right behind me. Oh my god. Fucking... Okay. As soon as I press spacebar... Okay, let me just finish what I was going to say first. I'm so distracted right now. I'm so pissed off with this guy. But yeah, this is another location where a key can spawn on this shortwave radio. I think I'm dead. As soon as I press spacebar, I think I'm going to die. Which is... Oh, man. Okay, one more time. Too bad there's no... Yep, thanks for that. Move! What the hell? Oh my god, you know what I was doing? I was like pressing the fucking caps lock key. I was that nervous and just... That was my fault. I didn't press shift to run. I was pressing the caps lock key. I just panicked. The hell do you expect me to do in that situation? How can you think rationally? How can you act rationally? Good, give me that key. Let's go. No more fucking around. Running through this whole thing now. We're just running it. No key there. Fuck you. Straight to the next room. Oh, that's a little girl. We trapped her. Where'd she go? Yeah, of course, she disappears. We'll see that girl once we get through that door after using the 3 keys. If I can get through that door. That is. Alright, so we've got 2 keys. Only 1 more to get. It'll be downstairs. There's the girl. Chase her. Disappears. Yep. Creepy girl. Go down here. 1 more key. Let's do it, game. I know he's gonna be here. He's always down here. Piece of shit. What the... I got the key, but I haven't heard that fucking voice before. God, let's get out of here. I'm done. Straight back. We've got the 3 keys. Straight upstairs. Up 1 more. This is the door you got to use it on. Okay? The door is locked. There are 3 locks with splotches of paint. Blue, green and red. Yep, and we've got all the keys. You used a key. You used another key. And I used the last key. You unlocked it. Just go through the fucking door. Just, of course you got to go in. Get the hell out of here. Now this is actually very, very creepy, what is about to occur now. It's a long hallway that does not seem to end. I mean, there's doors to the left and right, but you cannot go in them. All you can do is go straight ahead. And look, that girl just appears. Let's see if we can catch up to her. Hey, little girl, can you help me get out of here? I don't think that girl is real. She just kept disappearing on us before. So this is it, guys. This is what you do for the remainder of the game. You fucking run. You chase this girl. Watch. Yep, and there he is. That damn constant squeal he does. It's terrifying, coupled with this music. Look at him. He wants to kill bad. He is just a killing machine. Look at this freak. And what's going on with this hallway? Why is it red? This is fucked up, man, but I love it. This is horror. So all you do is just keep running. Just run for your life. And then we will get the first ending for the game. This is the, I guess this is the typical ending that you go for. Using the 3 keys, but I will show the alternate ending after this, like I said. I don't think I'll bother including a speed run because this was pretty quick. So I'll leave it. So this will be it for the playthrough.
Thing it.
Sunday, mostly sunny and pleasant, high of 75. The UN today is renewing its call for a ceasefire between Iraq and Iran as negotiations with senior Iranian officials appear to have stalled. In local news, police believe to have found the remains of Jeff West after uncovering a wrecked vehicle off of Route 447. West and Megan Brooke of Montclair, New Jersey have been missing since May. Brooke's body has not been discovered. News at 11.
Au quotidien, c'est sur Terre où...
So that's it, guys. That is the Power Drill Massacre. Very short game, but incredibly terrifying. That's a terrifying experience, to say the least. And with that ending, I believe you die. You know, that's considered the normal ending. But if you listen to the guy on the radio at the end, he says your body couldn't be located. So I guess that means you die. I'm not 100% sure. So, you know, you and your husband are dead. There you go. That's the ending you get. Far out. But yeah, what I'm about to show you now is the alternate ending. And I was going to do a speed run after that, but I think that last little run I just did then, that was pretty quick, so I don't think it's necessary. And I showed you guys the locations of where the keys can spawn. So yep, I'm happy with that. So what I'm going to show you guys now is the alternate ending. This ending is fucked up. I'm going to show you guys me exploring around a bit, you know, where it's located, and then we will get that ending. I'm not going to do commentary for that part, I'm just going to show it. So here you go, guys. Enjoy the alternate ending to the Power Drill Massacre.